3, 2, 1, action. Good evening. Today, my book talk will be about a 4-book series by New York's best-selling author Karen Kingsbury, the Above the Line series. The title of the books are Take 1, Take 2, Take 3, and Take 4. Well, starting out with Take 1, it starts with 2 young men by the name of Keith Ellison and Chase Ryan. They are leaving the mission field of Indonesia to move to Indiana to produce a major film about integrity, family values, honor, and all those things they feel are missing in most major films today. The movie will be produced on a college campus, Indiana University. Well, with college campuses, there are college students. Keith Ellison's daughter, Andi Ellison, becomes friends and roommates with another young lady by the name of Bailey Flanigan. They appreciate one another being roommates because they share the same family values. If I use some words to describe this series, the first would be passion, because Keith and Chase have passion to pursue their dreams. In the midst of financial adversity, they are still able to continue to produce their movie by faith and the help of others. If I use another word to describe this, I would use friendship. Bailey and Andi are friends, although with some challenges, they maintain their friendship. Another challenge that happens is Andi is challenged with making good choices. As being on a college campus, there are so many temptations. She is tempted to move outside of the upbringing that she has. She wants to attend the wild parties. She gets drunk at a wild party. Her reputation is diminished. And she continues to make decisions that may not be the best for her. But in the end, there's always a positive result when you know that you can be forgiven of things that you do wrong. Well, friendship is another word that I would use to describe this series. Bailey is friends with a young man from her past named Cody Coleman. She has been friends with him since she was a young girl in middle school and has loved them since middle school. He's aware of her feelings. However, he's challenged by the fact that he thinks they're from 2 different sides of the road. He does not think he measure up to being her friend. The reason I like this series and I think it's good for teens, because one area that students are challenged with is when they leave home and they move onto a college campus and maintaining the values that their families have imparted in them. This series deals with a lot of issues that teenagers come into contact with: jealousy, alcohol, drugs, and such like. So I think it's a good series for young adults, especially those who are transitioning from middle school to high school, from high school to college. I think it will be good for students in those areas. As a high school teacher, I think that this series will be productive in the lives of students, especially as it relates to friendship, because it shows how friendships can be valued. It shows how you can treat people with respect, integrity, and honor, and maintain a wholesome friendship without denying the values that you may be raised with. The Take 2 series talks about relationships with Cody as he and Bailey develop their relationship. It further deals into Andi deciding that she's going to move outside of the values in which she was raised and make choices that will, in the end, she will have to make more choices that she may have regrets for. Take 2 has one of my favorite quotes, and it says by Cody Coleman as he rekindles the flame with Bailey. He says, "Life is too short for half-hearted connections and meaningless run-throughs." That means that if you're going to be in a friendship or a relationship, you should make it count. So, As a high school media specialist, I think this will be a good series to add to your collection. Remember, Karen Kingsbury, above the line. If you do all things that are above the line, you will have no regrets in the end.